Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. This is David, and I'm coming to you. Strange thing with YouTube. You go saying that you're live and then giving you a clock and seconds and all. And sometimes you're live and the sound and everything's working before seconds does. Well, that baffles me. But that's a delay in everything there is. And some people just rush on in and start talking. You ever listen to people on CB radio? They'll start talking as they push a button, and the voice isn't coming over clearly. And they'll sometimes hold the microphone too close to their lips, and it comes out garbled. That's because we take certain things for granted in life. So I may be a bit slow coming in, but I don't want it for granted that I am truly coming to you. You ever watch the birds fly in the air? And do you think they take it for granted that they're always going to be flying in the air or doing the things that they're supposed to do? No, I know it's part of their nature that that's what they're doing. So, like a squirrel climbing a tree, or a dog barking at each other, or cats fighting. Some things we just do each and every day and we take it for granted that things going to be just that way. Even driving down the road, lots of people think, well, they're taking for granted that what they're doing on the road is right, when in reality, they may be irritating others. It's sort of like the person doing 55 or 60 miles an hour in the far left hand lane. They're doing everything right, sure, but they're making others angry because some people want to go faster than 55 or 60 miles an hour. And this one person there is holding them back, blocking things up. That's what happens with lots of truck drivers. They're driving down the road and they take it for granted their speed's going to stay that same, nothing's going to stop them. Then all of a sudden, somebody pulls in front of them and do a brake check, and it makes the truckers mad. Some people do it deliberately to make the truckers mad, while others do it absent-mindedly for it, taking things for granted, just as the truck driver was. What do you do that you take for granted? Most women can tell men things that they do that they expect the woman to do it regardless of why. They take women for granted for that. The same thing. Sometimes the women take things for granted. We all do that. Do you take it for granted that what you're doing in giving thanks and worship for granted? I want to ask a person, when you pray, at the end of your prayer, you say amen. Do you think that you worship and pray to stops hearing you at that moment? And they came back with, well, this is what I want them to know about me. Well, if you have to tell them what you want them to know about you, well, then you're taking away from their omnipotence. Then you're lowering what they really are. Is that not taking God for granted? Is that not taking the one that you worship, Allah, for granted? In all the things that we say and do, sometimes we do take things for granted. only because we don't pay attention to what we're doing. We don't give consciousness to the subconscious things that we do, and we take it for granted. What have you done lately that you can think of right now to know that you've taken things for granted? What are you doing to try to correct that? And in doing so, what have you taken for granted? This is David with New Worship coming to you. Y'all have a good day.